is oh, it's working. It's working. Is it working? Is it working? Is it working? It says 12 minutes. Have I been live for 12 minutes and I didn't realise? Oh, okay. It's because of the internet. Okay. So if you can hear me, 12 minutes I've been playing around. It tells me that it's not live, but this is the newer slider. Okay, and this is how you use it. Basically, you put your camera on here. Now I've added a ball head, just an Andorra ball head on here. And what you can do is you put your camera on this, or even just flat on the slider itself. Release the slider, you see, and then it slides. So what you have here, I know you probably can't hear me, but the kids are sleeping. What you have here is the option to have your camera stationary in a position looking wherever, and then an even motion going across like that. Or if you want to position it that way, you can go forward and back. So it gives you that cinematic feel, that cinematic look, and this item is just quite handy, to be honest. If you want to make like a really professional looking piece of work, then that's a good thing to have. If for the prices, let's just get that up here. So this is the slider here, and you can get different sizes, so different lengths. You can get some really short ones, you can get some long ones. It all depends on what you want to do, because you've got to bear in mind that, let's say if you're putting this on a table, you need to have something for this end to rest on and something for this end to rest on. So basically you oh, has it gone off again? Oh goodness, this internet. So basically you want to have either a table long enough or a floor. You can put it on the floor, but if you don't have a lot of space, then you might want to get a shorter one, and that way you would be able to still have that slider motion and the stability, but you don't have to have a really long space. So yeah, this is very difficult live because it keeps on cutting out. So I'm not too sure. Yeah. So this is the slider. The one that's there on at the moment, you've got the 60, 120. I think I've got the 60, and that's £41.99. And it comes with a case, it comes with a bag as well, and then you've got the slider. It doesn't come with a ball head, it doesn't come with this. I had to get that myself and add it to the collection so that I could angle the camera. If you put the camera directly on the slider itself, then the only options you have is 360 kind of, you can move it all the way around. But if you put it on a ball head connector, then you can take it round, you can tilt it, you can put it up, it's very flexible. You can do lots of different things with it. So that's the benefit. That's the benefit of having the ball head on top of the slider, is that you can move it around. Now the only thing to bear in mind is if you're going to be doing things at home, then fair enough. Okay, you've got, hopefully you've got the space for it. But if you want to do things, out and about, then you've just got to bear in mind that this is another piece of kit that you'll have to carry along with you. So if you're not very keen on, lugging things around, then, it's just one of those things that you have to bear in mind. But yeah, if you want to create like product reviews, they're really good for that, product reviews, or food shots and things like that as well, then they're quite handy for that sort of thing. So I think I'm going to do those two for now, unless if you have any other requests. So I was just showing you there. So this is the item there, and it moves up and down. So this section here, just in case. Okay. Right, so I think what I'm going to do, because it's buffering and it has lots of different issues, I'm going to do one more item and then I'm going to call it a day because it's quite difficult trying to manage this when it's not working properly, but we'll get there in the end. If you could kindly share it just in case it decides to start working again, then sneeze coming. Right, now another thing, so I know some of you are like on mobile phones and things like that, so let me see the other thing I would recommend. The other thing I would recommend, and this is it goes for even people that are using mobile phones and stuff, is the Zoom H1 audio recorder. Now this is a handheld recorder, but you can attach a microphone to it, a lavalier microphone, like this, to the Zoom H1. And if you do that, then it means that you can just get more directional audio because you put this closer to you. You can put it wherever you want to put it. This is called a Boya. This is a Boya microphone. They're very affordable. So it's a Boya microphone, lavalier microphone. They've got fiddly batteries. You've got to put these, I think they're CR14 batteries. So yeah, pros and cons. But with this, it uses the new model. They've changed it. The old model used AA batteries, but now they've got these, which is the AAA batteries. So that's another thing to bear in mind. If you've got I've got loads of AA rechargeable batteries, but then it's like, oh goodness, I've got to get AAA batteries now as well. But to be honest, the batteries do last long, and this recorder can record, depending on the memory card you put in, you can just leave it in and let it run all day, which is great. You can record directly into it. What am I doing? You can record directly into it and speak into it, so that the good thing with that is you can just go out on the streets. You can use it as a microphone like this, and you can even get dead cat or whatever they call it, muffler to put on top of it, so that if you're outside the wind and whatnot, you can just do that. And you can connect it as well to your DSLR camera, I believe. I haven't tried doing that because I use this one for the camera. So yeah, this one is quite handy, I would say, because, well, it's called the handy recorder. It's called the handy recorder. So yeah, this one is quite good because it's just, you can put it wherever you want, and there you've got your audio captured right there close to you but hidden away. It's very small, pocket sized, easy to carry around, easy to operate. Once you've set it up, date, time and whatnot, you just press record and off you go. So let me just press record and you can see what I would see there. Oh, sorry, you've got to switch it on at the side. Hold and pull that. There we go. It's a long pull. So once you do that, press record and you're good to go. So that says, it's got the red button and you can see the numbers counting there. So, the video quality seems to have picked up now, which is good. So the great thing with this is if you're recording on your mobile phone and the sound on your mobile phone is not great at all, what you can do is you can have this handy H1, Zoom H1 with you, record your audio, record your video, then later on sync it up, get it to match so that you get high quality audio and then your video. Because I know sometimes the audios on certain cameras aren't very good, so this just gives you an option to have really clear, clean audio. I like it. I prefer the older version. The upgrade I don't like as much because the older version was somewhere over there. The older version had like a rubber cover, so it was easy to hold. I've got very dry hands, so it's easy for things to slip out of my hands if they're plastic. But that had a silicone, the other one had a silicone cover on it. Not a cover, but the material was silicone. The newer one, the reason why they've upgraded it is because they've put this here. Can you see the top has some plastic bits there? The other one was just open and you had the two microphones there, multi-directional microphones exposed. And my kids, and I'm sure other people have found other ways of breaking them, so mine just came off, the kids pulled it off, and it's just kind of like, but it's one of those things that you just get over it. So yeah, that is one thing that I would recommend, and that's the last thing. And the cost of this, strangely enough, the older version is more expensive than the newer version. And I think it's because of those things that people actually prefer the older version. So let's just get that up now. The Zoom H1. So the Zoom H1 here, right now, as of today, the first thing I clicked on is £79. It's £79. There you go, there you have it, £79. So, you can also get ones that maybe they come with something else, or, they have a special deal or something like that. But here, as I said, you've got those connectors there, and you've got the price there. So yeah, it does what it says on the tin. It records audio to a high quality standard, and you can also choose how to record it, whether to record by MP3 or WAV file, WAV. If you want higher quality, then always go for WAV. If you want a higher quality, go for WAV file. So yeah, hopefully that's been useful for you. The three things that I spoke about today are the Rode audio mic, video kit plus audio mic. You can use it as a boom mic, and you can connect it to your camera as well. The other thing I spoke about was this newer slider. And well, I use the Andoa ball head with it, and this is very high quality but very affordable. And lastly, the Zoom H1 audio recorder. So hopefully that's given you some ideas and some tips of things that would be useful to you and would maybe add to your collection, or that you would, my hair's just kinky, it's like going in the wrong way, that would add to your collection and that you would be able to benefit from using them. If you have any questions, then just feel free to ask me. I'm going to end the live now because they're on and off. But hopefully you have enjoyed finding out about those different products, and I will come back again to talk about some more products and some more items to help you on your video production journey. Thank you very much. Thank you, Being Sharon, who's another YouTuber, for coming as well. Hi Sharon, how's Istanbul? Bye for now, everyone. Take care. God bless.